Yoga time, grades K to 7. We're going to take you through a series of yoga poses. Take some time to watch, pause, and replay while practicing Emmy and Danny's moves. Take your time. This is all about finding balance and slowing down. There will be adaptations for differing levels of comfort. Listen to your body as you practice. Ready? Let's begin. Start in child's pose, coming down to the mat, bringing your big toes together. Maybe your knees have to come apart a little bit. Settle your butt back towards your heels. Arms are reaching forward for Danny. Arms are at Emmy's side with palms up. Find your breath and feel your spine relaxing as you hold the pose. Relax your shoulders. Pull yourself up into table pose. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips, paying attention that your elbows don't lock. Now we're going to move through cat and cow pose. As you inhale your breath, you're going to release your spine and move forward. And as you exhale, you're rounding out your spine, arching it up like a cat. This should feel very good on your spine. As you inhale, releasing, and as you exhale, rounding out your back. Do it a couple more times, whatever feels good for you. Then you're going to come back into table pose and move into the plank position. Emmy is going to be in full plank. Her toes are going to tuck under and her knees are going to lift. Danny is going to scoot her knees back a little bit and keep them bent. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders and don't let your butt drop towards your mat as you hold the pose. Feel how strong you are as you hold the pose while your teacher counts to 5. Next, you're going to come all the way down onto your belly. We're moving into locust pose now. We're going to strengthen all of the muscles on the back side of your body. Reaching back, see if you can lift your feet just a bit higher and your upper body just a bit more, whatever feels right for you. Make sure you keep breathing and then relax all the way back down to the mat. Take your hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes under, and come back down into table pose. Hold table pose, and then we'll repeat cat and cow again. We're going to release the spine. Watch that your hands are placed right under your shoulders, not too wide apart. Cat and cow pose. Inhale, releasing the spine. Focus on your own body. And exhale, rounding out your spine, arching it up like a Halloween cat. Curl your toes under. And now we're going up into downward facing dog. This is called an inversion. Feel how your head is below your heart. Breathing there, feel your spine staying nice and long, and see if you can drop a heel towards the floor and stretch out your calf muscles. First one heel, then the next. Focus on your own body and your own mat. Walk your hands and feet towards each other, and we're going to move into some standing poses. Your knees are slightly bent, and make sure your toes are pointing towards the front of the mat. Relax your head and your neck. Inhale and lift your arms up all the way. Exhale and bring your hands to your heart, then your hands to your side. Now you're in mountain pose, and you're going to move into chair pose. When you sit back, your arms can reach forward, and really think of sitting your butt back into a chair. Danny's got her knees together, or you can have your knees a little bit apart. Just make sure your knees are in line with your second toe. Relax your shoulders, and then come back into mountain pose, moving into tree pose on the right side. Your left foot is going to come up and rest on the right leg, anywhere on the inside of the right leg, just not on the knee joint. Danny will have her hands placed at her heart, and Emmy will have her arms up like tree branches. Stay here as long as it feels right for you. eyes focused on one thing in front of you to help keep you balanced. Now come back into mountain pose, and we'll go into tree pose on the left side. Now Dani's arms will become the branches of the trees, with her arms nice and balanced and eyes focusing. And Emmy will have her hands at her heart. Come back into mountain pose now. We're going to come down to the mat for staff pose. As much as possible, lift the feet and make the spine nice and tall. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Relax your shoulders. Stretch just a little bit more. Inhale, and the arms come all the way up. And as you exhale, fold towards your legs. It doesn't matter if you don't reach your toes. Relax your head and neck, and place your hands on your legs wherever you can reach. Just relax and exhale into the spine, and then inhale and come all the way back up. And hands back to the mat. Then bring in your knees going into boat pose. Slowly lift your legs off of your mat. Dani's going to stay holding her legs, and Emmy's going to release her arms and her legs, challenging herself just a bit more. Don't forget to breathe. Then come back to the mat. We'll try the boat pose one more time. Feet off of the floor, lifting the feet up, releasing the arms and the legs if that feels okay, or else holding the feet. Keep the knees bent, whatever feels right for your body. One more breath here in this pose. Now we're going to go into Shavasana, last pose. Shavasana is all about bringing your body down to the mat. You can bring your arms slightly away from your body and bring the palms up. You can even bring your legs a little bit apart. And if it feels comfortable to you, you can even close your eyes. Just feel your body being still. Feel your breath. When you've had about 30 seconds to 1 minute, you're ready to open your eyes and get up off your mat very slowly as you finish your yoga practice. Nice work.